the best advice that I've ever heard is do it scared. Okay, it sounds a little simple, right? Just like, huh, do it scared? Everyone knows. But in reality, it's so hard to be implemented, and it works. It really works to everything that you've been trying to do, especially when it's a new thing in your life. Because let's be honest, most of us always overthinking about something that not really usual in our life. When we try to do something new, there are a lot of bad, negative thinking in our mind. For example, like, what if I fail? What if it's not good? What if bad things happen? What if I'm not being enough? And blah blah blah. At first, maybe just like, oh, it's just overthinking. But if it's become habit, it will prevent you from things you really wanted to do, or things that you love to actually, but you are too scared just to start doing that. And this has happened to me a lot in a lot of things. When I was junior high school, I was so introvert. Literally, I do everything alone, and it's actually okay. Actually, I don't feel like it's something bad or not. It's something bad, But just like I'm so scared to socialize and interact with people. And then when I was in senior high school, one thing that I really wanted is have a lot of friends, best friends, and also I really wanted to be the leader of organizations, council organizations in my school at the time. And the first thing I really need to do to achieve that goal, of course, I need to interact with people. And that's really hard. I literally do something just like SKSD in Indonesia. We call it SKSD, so kenal so dekat. Pretend that we close to them, like literally do greetings every day, ask about their condition, just trying to be friendly to them. At first, it's so hard. And sometimes when I went back to my house, I always think, oh my god, it's so cringe. Oh my god, why was I say that too? That's mean, blah blah blah. There are a lot of criticize about my own things that I did in the class or in the school. But then, when I was in 11th grade, I literally became leader of organization, MPK. It's so feel like, oh, it's unreal things, but I did it. You know what? When I was interviewed, when I really need to do speech in front of 1,500 people, my hands were shaking. When they ask a lot of questions and I know that I cannot do anything, I couldn't even know what's the right answer because my mind goes blank. My mind and my mouth just didn't want to, didn't want to work. Like it's like, damn it. But just like that. The thing is, everybody cannot be a master in their first try. So, what's wrong with making mistake? What's wrong with your hands shaking? It's okay. Just do it scared. When you try, it will become a habit. And one day, you will not be scared again about the things that you've been scared right now. Because to be honest, no one in this world is perfect. Literally no one. We really need to do trial and error, do a lot of repeated activities, practice, to become the things that you really want it to be, right? For example, when you want to be a great public speaker, what do you mean when you want to be a public speaker but you don't practice? You don't study, you don't read anything about a related topic? Bro, are you okay? So yeah,